Hi guys, and welcome to Tom's Supplement Stacks for Football. For those of you that play football, you'll be familiar with the strain that 90 minutes of football can bring. If you're one of those lucky people who can go a whole season without getting an injury, a muscle strain, a tear, an ankle injury or something like that, then great. But to those of you who aren't so fortunate, and indeed to those that are, set yourself up for a long and successful season with this optimally balanced supplement stack. First on the list is whey protein. Whey protein is integral to muscle repair and recovery. So to those of you that have played 90 minutes of football, the sharp, short sprints, the changes of direction can put a lot of strain on the muscles. So at the end of the game, when you've got your energy drink in the change rooms and your water, you're about to have a shower, make sure you've got your protein powder there ready to go too. It's not just for the gym. Get it down you 30 minutes, or within 30 minutes after your match for optimal results to stop those muscle aches and pains the next day. On to branched chain amino acids, number 2. The branched chain amino acids, or BCAAs, are integral to any form of physical exertion. So there's a lot of overlap with branched chain amino acids and protein. Some people think, well, if you're taking protein, do you need branched chains? Well, they work via slightly different mechanisms. I.e., whey protein is great for after, branched chain amino acids is great for beforehand, and I'll tell you why. Leucine, isoleucine and valine make up the branched chain amino acids. Leucine, recent research has shown that leucine actually stimulates muscle growth. Now, it was previously thought that branched chain amino acids just stop muscle breakdown, i.e. it stops muscle catabolism when you're training. So you take branched chain amino acids about half an hour, 40 minutes before your match, fill it up with lots of water so you're getting the fluid in as well, which is great. And the leucine will stimulate muscle growth, and the rest of the branched chains will minimize muscle breakdown during the match, setting yourself up for the whey protein after. On to number 3, an interesting one here, beta-alanine. You may or may not be familiar with this, but beta-alanine actually buffers your blood, i.e. what I mean by buffering is it acts like a sponge. It absorbs up hydrogen ions or protons, which are actually responsible for the burn and the aches you get in your muscles during the match. So by buffering these up, you enhance the delivery of oxygen and you maximize performance. Now beta-alanine you may need to take for a few weeks to really build it up, but we sell the supplements on the side. Just type in beta-alanine and you'll be able to find some examples. Now, number 4, an isotonic beverage. So you're familiar with a lot of the brands you get in the bottles, Lucozade, Powerade, whatever else. Great. But if you're going to spend a whole season, why not get a big tub of powder which you can mix up yourself. Now it's about a 30-gram scoop in those. You put them in a shaker or a bottle, add 500 ml of water before the match and drink that about half an hour before. You're optimally hydrated before the game. Then refill it up, have it on the sidelines, and during the game, intermittently 10-15 minutes, may not always be practical, but go and get a sip of this. Water is great, but it doesn't always suffice because you need to replace the electrolytes, i.e. sodium, potassium, whatever else you lose when you're sweating. So get an isotonic drink before, during, and then get 500 ml of it down you afterwards as well for optimal recovery. Number 5, omega oil blend. A lot of people think, is this one for health conscious people, elderly people, whatever? Absolutely not. There's no age limit or anything with omega oil blends. They're integral. You can get great ones such as Optimum Health Omega Oil Blend delivers omega-3, 6 and 9. Now omega-3 is a polyunsaturated fat and they are known to reduce muscle inflammation or inflammation in the joints indeed anywhere. So get an omega oil blend down you. The directions of use are on the back. It varies from brand to brand, but a tablespoon or something like that in with a protein shake or something is ideal. And this will help joint integrity, stop them from reduce inflammation, and there's a plethora of other benefits it has on the body. Number 6, Glucosamine Chondroitin. Now a lot of people will be saying, no, rubbish, you don't need that. Actually, the most recent research suggests that this is highly effective at reducing inflammation, maintaining joint integrity, and promoting joint recovery. A lot of the studies have been done on people with arthritis or rheumatism or something like that, but I'm going to surmise that it's transferable to football as well. So finally, and there are others you can use, but finally on the list, I'm going to say number 7, a multivitamin. As far as I'm concerned, this is the bread and butter of any supplement stack. A multivitamin, yes, you should be able to get a lot of them through your diet, and there's no replacement for whole foods. But a multivitamin is great for joint integrity, again, cell integrity, helps with the structure of your cells, so recovery, everything else, and it can stave off the risk of overtraining, so feeling poorly, feeling rough because of the rundown immune system, because of the excess strain you're putting on your body with a heavy football season. So, considering everything together, I believe that this supplement combination will keep you going till the final whistle.